Semen retention, the deliberate choice to abstain from ejaculation, has emerged as a practice that transforms not just the body, but the subtle energies that shape attraction. At its core lies a mystery and intangible force that begins to radiate from a man who masters his sexual essence. This mystery does not shout, it whispers, pulling women into an orbit of fascination they cannot fully explain. Hold on, before we unlock the real power of semen retention, hit that subscribe button and join our Telegram channel, link in description. We drop daily wisdom, success tools, and energy secrets only shared there. Don't watch from the sidelines, become part of the movement. The practice begins with a simple decision, to hold the seed. In that restraint, vital energy once scattered through fleeting release now circulates inward, refining the man's presence. His eyes deepen, his voice steadies, and an unspoken confidence settles into his frame. Women sense this shift long before words are exchanged. Ancient texts, from Taoism to Tantra, speak of semen as liquid life force. Modern science echoes this through studies on testosterone spikes during abstinence. Yet the true power lies beyond hormones in the aura of restraint that cloaks the practitioner like shadowed silk. A man who retains carries himself differently. His movements slow, deliberate. He listens more than he speaks, and when he does speak, each word lands with weight. This composure creates the first thread of mystery. Why does he not rush? Why does he not need? Women, attuned to subtle cues, register this anomaly. In a world of instant gratification, his patience stands out like a monolith. It suggests depths unexplored, stories untold. The mind, hungry for narrative, begins to write chapters about him without permission. The torment begins in the imagination. She wonders what lies beneath his calm. Is it pain, power, a secret so profound it demands silence? Each unanswered question tightens the coil of intrigue, pulling her closer even as he remains still. Physiologically, retention redirects sexual energy upward through the spina process yogis call radiates. This sublimation sharpens focus, heightens creativity, and infuses a practitioner with a magnetic charge. Women feel this as an electric undercurrent when near him. His scent changes too. Pheromones, altered by weeks of retention, carry notes of depth and potency. Subconsciously, her body responds before her mind catches up. This primal signal whispers, "Here stands a man in full possession of himself." Eye contact becomes a weapon. Where others dart away, his gaze lingers just long enough to unsettle, not long enough to explain. In that suspended moment, she sees oceans she cannot name. The mystery compounds. Touch, when it finally arrives, shocks with its restraint. His hand on her back does not grasp. It rests with ownership, tempered by choice. This control, this ability to touch without needing to take, drives the torment deeper. Conversation reveals layers. He speaks of books she has never read, places she has never been, ideas that stretch her mind. Yet he never boasts. The knowledge flows naturally, as if retention has unlocked reservoirs of wisdom alongside desire. His laughter comes rarely, but fully. When it breaks, it startles her with its richness. She realizes she has been waiting for it, craving the sound like a drug. The mystery now includes this. What else does he hold back? Dreams begin to feature him. Not explicit scenes, but fragments his silhouette against moonlight. His voice saying her name in a tone she has never heard awake. Retention has infiltrated her subconscious, crafting hauntings she cannot control. Friends notice the change in her. She speaks less, listens more, her eyes distant. When pressed, she mentions someone but offers no details. The secret protects the mystery, feeding it like oxygen to flame. He, meanwhile, grows stronger. Work flows effortlessly. Creative projects that stalled for months now demand expression. The energy once lost in climax fuels ambition, turning retention into a forge for masculine evolution. Women compete subtly for his attention. A lingering glance here, a casual touch there. He notices, but does not react. This indifference born not of cruelty but of abundance torments them most. How can he remain unmoved? The torment peaks in absence. Days without contact stretch her imagination to breaking. She replays their last interaction, searching for clues. Did his smile mean more? Was that pause significant? Retention has turned silence into seduction. When they meet again, the air thickens. She searches his face for weakness and finds none. His restraint has become a mirror, reflecting her own desires back at her amplified. The mystery now lives in her as much as in him. She experiences depths previously unknown, each peak earned through his discipline. The torment transforms into ecstasy. Physical intimacy, when chosen, shatters expectations. His control allows pleasure to build in waves rather than crashes. Afterward, he does not cling. He rises calm, and begins his day. This detachment, this ability to connect profoundly yet remain whole, plants the deepest hook. She lies awake, replaying every moment, haunted by the space he leaves. Retention has rewritten the script of attraction. Where others chase, he stands still and becomes the chase. Where others reveal, he conceals and becomes revelation. The mystery is not in what he shows, but in what he with. Over months, the practice deepens. His energy field expands, drawing women from unexpected corners, colleagues, strangers, old flames. Each encounters the same enigma, a man complete unto himself, offering connection without need. Some women leave frustrated, unable to crack the code. Others stay, transformed by the challenge. They begin their own journeys of self-mastery, retention's mystery becoming contagious. The torment evolves into growth. He watches this ripple effect with quiet amusement. The practice was never about women, it was about becoming. Yet the feminine response validates the path, showing how deeply retention resonates with ancient wiring. Societal narratives paint male desire as conquest. Retention flips this script. By mastering the urge to conquer, he conquers mastery itself. Women sense this paradox and are drawn to unravel it. The ultimate torment comes when she realizes the mystery cannot be solved. It is not a puzzle with pieces, but a state of being. To possess him fully would destroy what attracts her. This truth haunts most profoundly. Years in, retention becomes second nature. The man moves through the world like a force of nature, calm, potent, untouchable. Women orbit him not out of lack, but out of recognition. Here walks the rarest form of masculinity. Younger men approach, seeking the secret. He shares the practice, but warns. Retention reveals who you are, when desire no longer controls you. For some, this revelation proves too much. The mystery demands confrontation with self. Women who stay learn to match his frequency. They cultivate their own mysteries, their own restraint. Together, they create relationships of depth rather than drama, passion sustained by mutual mastery. The torment, then, was never cruelty. It was the friction that polishes rough stone into diamond. Retention crafts not just allure, but evolution for practitioner and partner alike. In quiet moments, he reflects on the journey. From scattered seed to centered force, from chasing validation to embodying value. The mystery that haunts women began as the mystery he solved within himself. She, lying beside him years later, still feels the pull. His hand on her skin carries the same electric restraint. The torment has become comfortable, haunting a reminder of the power they both now wield. Retention's greatest gift is this. It transforms base instinct into refined presence. The allure that torments is merely the external manifestation of internal alchemy. Women are haunted because they sense the divine playing through human form. The practice continues, lifelong. Each cycle of retention deepens the mystery, expands the field. What began as a technique becomes a way of being masculine essence, fully expressed, fully controlled. Women come and go, each carrying a piece of the haunting. Some write poems, others paint. A few change their lives entirely. The mystery propagates, retention's legacy extending far beyond one man's bedroom. He smiles at this ripple effect. The seed, never spilled, has fertilized countless minds. The torment was always love in disguise, love for self, love for woman, love for the infinite potential locked in human form. In the end, semen retention crafts more than allure. It forges a man who walks the earth as living mystery, complete, potent, free. Women are haunted because they recognize, in his restraint, the reflection of their own untapped power. The practice asks one question: what becomes possible when a man masters his most primal force? The answer unfolds daily, in deepened gazes, in electric silences, in relationships that transcend the ordinary. Retention is not celibacy, it is choice. Not deprivation, but direction. Not suppression, but sublimation. The mystery that haunts is the space between impulse and action, where true power resides. Women feel this space and are drawn to explore it. Some find themselves there, others glimpse and retreat. All are changed by the encounter with the man who has made his desire his ally rather than his master. The torment, then, is transformation. The haunting, a homecoming. Semen retention crafts the allure that pulls women not toward a man, but toward their own becoming, mirrored in his masterful restraint. Do not let this powerful momentum fade. 2 things before you go. First, hit the like button to show the algorithm we are a force, and subscribe immediately so you don't lose the frequency shift we just created.